Good morning to everybody. Today we are going to study accounts from income records, remaining questions which is given in our textbook. Already I gave two videos regarding accounts from income records. Then today we try to study four questions, simple four questions. Try to study now. In the previous classes, we studied how do you calculate the profit. Today, we are going to study how do we calculate the credit sales. How do we prepare the sundry debtors account and find out the total sales. Then what is the procedure for calculating bills receivable account. These two model questions we are going to study today. Here, as per Tamil Nadu Textbook Society Accountancy book, question number 10, accounts from income records, question number 10, I am going to explain now. Then, question number 10. Here, I want to write the question. Find out credit sales. Calculate or find out credit sales. This is a question. Debtors as on 1/4/2018 rupees 1 lakh. Cash received from debtors. Cash received 2,30,000. Discount allowed 5,000. Return inwards. Return inwards 25,000. Debtors as on 31/3/2019 1,20,000. These are the information given in the question. With the help of this information, we have to calculate credit sales. How do we calculate the credit sales? When we want to know the credit sales, we prepare the sundry debtors account. Then the format of the sundry debtors account. This account is a debit side, this side is a credit side. Then the format. First, sundry debtors, opening balance is entered here, closing balance is entered here. So, to balance brought down is the opening balance. Debtors as on 1/4/2018, 1 lakh is entered here. Debtors as on 31st March 2019, this amount is considered as by balance carried out. Closing balance. This amount is the opening balance, this amount is the closing balance. So, two balance brought down 1 lakh. By balance carried down 1,20,000. Opening balance is entered in the debit side, closing balance is entered in the credit side. These two informations are given in the question. Then the format, the total, write the total here. All the items are normally comes this side. By cash received from debtors 2,30,000. 2,30,000. Discount allowed come this side. By discount allowed 5,000. Return inwards means sales return. Sales return is entered here. By sales return or return inwards 25,000. The total is entered here. The total amount is 3,80,000. This total is entered in the credit side as well as debit side. 3,80,000. The difference between 3,80,000 and 1 lakh is equal to 2,80,000. This 2,80,000 is considered as this answer. This is a credit sales. Once again, I want to explain very simple problem. Opening debtors value 1 lakh, closing debtors value 1,20,000. So opening debtors value is entered as 2 balance brought down 1 lakh. By balance carried down 1,20,000 is a closing balance. First we write opening balance in the debit side, closing balance in the credit side. Then in the debit side only credit sales alone is entered. This is the answer. So cash received is entered in the credit side. Discount allowed is entered here. Sales return or return inwards is entered here. Total it. Write the total here also. 3,80,000 minus 1 lakh is equal to 2,80,000. This is a very simple question. Sometimes these questions are asked in the examination for 2 mark question pattern. Then write the next question. Question number 11. Today we study just sundry debtors account and bills receivable account. The sundry creditors account and bills payable account we will study in the next class. Today we just simply study the credit sales and total sales. Then question number 11. Question number 11. Find out total sales. Find out total sales. Then debtors as on 1/1/2018 rupees 1,30,000. Then cash received from debtors, cash received 4,20,000. Then sales return 35,000. Then bad debts 15,000. Debtors as on 31/12/2018 rupees 2 lakh. Cash sales 4,60,000. In this question, we calculate total sales. Total sales is equal to cash sales plus credit sales. Cash sales is given the question. Credit sales is not given. We have to find out. With the help of sundry debtors account, we can calculate the credit sales. Total sales is equal to cash sales plus credit sales. We write separately. First we write just like a previous question. First we prepare the sundry debtors account. This side debit side, this side credit side. First we write opening balance. 2 balance brought down. By balance carried down. This 2 information is entered first. Debtors as on 1/1/2018 1,30,000. Debtors as on 31/12/2018 is closing 2 lakh. Draw a single line and after that double line. Write the total here. Write the remaining information total. In this side, for the easiest remembrance, in this side only credit sales alone comes this side. Credit sales. This credit sales is the answer for this question. Then sales come this side, so sales return comes here. All other informations are entered one by one in the credit side. First we write by cash received, cash account. We simply write cash account means cash received from sundry debtors 4,20,000. Then sales return by sales return amount is 35,000. Then bad debts, by bad debts 15,000. Bad debts also comes to the credit side. Any bills receivable is given, it is also ended here. Bills receivable dishonor is also ended here. So by bad debts 15,000. Then cash sales is not taken anywhere in this account. Only for the purpose of calculating total sales, this cash sales information is necessary. So we simply total it. If you total it, we can get 6,70,000. Total is 6,70,000. The same 6,70,000 is entered here also. 6,70,000 minus 1,30,000 is equal to 5,40,000. 6,70,000 minus 1,30,000 is equal to 5,40,000. This is the answer for credit sales. We need total sales. Total sales is equal to cash sales plus credit sales. Cash sales is given in this question 4,60,000. Credit sale is the answer for sundry debtors account 5,40,000. So the total amount is 10 lakhs. Total sales is equal to rupees 10 lakhs. So anyway, we completed two questions preparation of the sundry debtors account. The simple procedure for calculating sundry debtors is opening balance is entered here, closing balance is entered here. Cash received from sundry debtors is entered here. Sales return is entered here. Bad debts is entered here. This is the procedure for calculating sundry debtors account. The answer is credit sales. Total sales is equal to cash sales plus credit sales. 4,60,000 plus 5,40,000 is equal to 10 lakh. Then next problem, try to do the next problem. Question number 12. Question number 12. In this question, prepare bills receivable account. Bills receivable account. The bills receivable account, prepare bills receivable account. The bills receivable account and sundry debtors accounts are more or less same with slight differences. So anyway, I write the question, bills receivable in the beginning. Bills receivable in the beginning 1,40,000. Bills receivable at the end 2 lakhs. Cash received 3,90,000. Bills receivable dishonored 30,000. With the help of this information, we have to prepare bills receivable account. Bills receivable account is just like a sundry debtors account. This side is debit side, this side is a credit side. Opening balance is entered here, closing balance is entered here. Cash received is entered here. Any bill is dishonored, it is entered the credit side. This dishonored amount is entered the credit side. That is the only thing. The difference is considered as bills receivable received this year. So first we start bills receivable in the beginning. So here you write to balance brought down. To balance brought down 1,40,000. By balance carried down 22 lakhs. Opening balance 1,40,000, closing balance 2 lakhs. Then cash received. In the sundry debtors also, cash received comes here. Cash received from bills receivable. So by cash received. So we simply write cash account. That means cash received from sundry debtors. Cash received 3,90,000. Then one bills receivable is dishonored. Bills receivable dishonored is entered in the credit side of the bills receivable account. The amount is 30,000. Here, the bills receivable account, we never use the word bills receivable. Instead of bills receivable, we use the word by debtors. Within bracket, we can write bills receivable dishonored. By sundry debtors 30,000. Bills receivable dishonored is entered within bracket. Then these are all the information given in the question. We write all the informations. Bills receivable in the beginning of the is 2 balance paid down 1,40,000. Bills receivable at the end. By balance paid down 2 lakhs. Cash received 3,90,000. Bills receivable dishonored 30,000. Here we use the word by debtors account. This amount is entered in the sundry debtors account also. So the bills receivable dishonored is entered within the bracket. Then we write the total. The total is entered here and here. This side total is 6,20,000. 3,90,000 plus 30,000 plus 2 lakh is equal to 6,20,000. This 6,20,000 is entered here also. 6,20,000. 6,20,000 minus 1,40,000 is equal to 4,80,000. This is, here we write to sundry debtors account. Within bracket, bills receivable received. Bills receivable received in this year this is the answer. 4,80,000. But we never use the word bills receivable received. This is the answer. But here we write to sundry debtors. This bills receivable dishonored is also entered by sundry debtors. For our identification, within bracket we have to write bills receivable dishonored. So anyway, 3 questions are completed. Then do the next question, question number 13. Try to do one more question, question number 13. First of all, I want to write the question here, question number 13. Debtors 1/4/2018 rupees 2,50,000. Bills receivable 1/4/2018 rupees 60,000. Cash received from debtors. Cash received from debtors 7,25,000. Cash received from bills receivable rupees 1,60,000. Bad debts amount is 30,000. Bills receivable dishonored 15,000. Then return inwards, that means sales return inwards rupees 50,000, 50,000. Then bills receivable on 31/3/2019 rupees 90,000. bills receivable, sundry debtors on 31/3/2019, 2,40,000. There is one mistake in this question, we just correct it. Bills receivable is 2,40,000. Bills receivable on 31/3/2019, 2,40,000, and the sundry debtors as on 31/3/2019, 90,000. Once again, from the above information, we have to calculate total sales. Calculate total sales from the given information. Calculate total sales. Then, in this question, there is one more information. Cash sales. Cash sales is equal to 3,15,000. These are all the information given the question. Total sales is equal to cash sales plus credit sales. Cash sales is given the question 3,15,000. From the above information, we have to prepare the sundry debtors account and bills receivable account. The difference is considered as a credit sales. So we have to prepare the two accounts simultaneously. This is sundry debtors account, then bills receivable account. Both accounts are prepared simultaneously. This side is debit side, this side is credit side. This side is debit side, this side is credit side. First we write to balance brought down. Immediately we write by balance carried down. Opening sundry debtors 2,50,000. Closing sundry debtors 90,000. Likewise, bills receivable account. Opening balance is entered here. To balance brought down by balance carried down. This here we write the opening value. Opening bills receivable 60,000. Closing bills receivable 2,40,000. First we write the opening balance and closing balance in sundry debtors account as well as bills receivable account. First we write the opening balance and closing balance. Here also first we write opening balance. Last information is closing balance. Opening and closing balance is ended here and draw a two lines. Then cash received is ended here by cash account. Here also by cash account. Cash received from debtors is ended here 7,25,000. 7,25,000 is ended here. Here cash account, cash received from bills receivable 1,60,000. In both the transaction, both are ended one by one. Cash account 7,25,000. Here also cash account 1,60,000. Cash received from sundry debtors is ended in the sundry debtors account. Cash received from bills receivable is ended in the bills receivable account. Cash received 1,60,000. Then next information, opening. Here both opening is ended. This information is ended. This bad debts. This bad debts comes in the credit side of the sundry debtors account by bad debts. Bad debts value is 30,000. Then next item, bills receivable dishonored. Bills receivable dishonor comes in both the accounts. Here by bills receivable dishonored. By bills receivable account, Within bracket we can write as dishonored. Here, if it is entered in the credit side, the same amount comes in the debit side of the bills receivable account. Here we use the word by bills receivable account. The same two bills. In the bills receivable account, we never use the word bills receivable. Instead of bills receivable, we write sundry debtors. Within bracket, we can write bills receivable dishonored. Amount is bills receivable dishonored amount is 15,000. So this 15,000 is entered both the accounts 15,000. Then return inwards. Return inwards means sales return. Sales return comes here by sales return. Sales return amount is 50,000. This is entered in the credit side. Sales return. Then all the information are entered. This is opening balance 2,50,000. Opening balance is here. This is the opening balance of bills receivable. Then cash received from debtors 7,25,000. Cash received from bills receivable by cash 1,60,000. Bad debts is entered here. Then bills receivable dishonored 15,000. Bills receivable dishonored is entered in the sundry debtors account credit side. The same amount comes to the debit side of the bills receivable account also. Then bills receivable dishonored. Returners. Returners means sales return. Sales return comes in the credit side. Then closing balance bills receivable as on 31/3/2019 2,40,000. Then sundry debtors as on 31/3/2019 90,000. All the informations are entered. This cash sales it is not taken in any sundry debtors account or bills receivable account. At the time of calculating total sales, this cash sales is also included. Cash sales plus credit sales is equal to total sales. Only at that time this cash sales is taken. Cash sales is not entered anywhere. In the sundry debtors account, the cash sales is not entered. In the bills receivable account also, this cash sales is not at all entered. Then first we close the bills receivable account. Very, very important. The balance amount is transferred to sundry debtors account. So first we close this bills receivable account. This side is the highest side. So 4 lakhs rupees is the total 4 lakh. This 4 lakh is also entered here also. The difference is the answer. Difference is bills receivable received this year. 4 lakh minus 75,000 is equal to 3,25,000. 4 lakhs minus 75,000 is equal to 3,25,000. This amount is transferred to sundry debtors account. Within bracket we can write bills receivable received. Bills receivable received in this year is 3,25,000. This amount comes to the credit side. So the same amount is entered in the bills receivable account. This amount comes in the debit side. So the same amount 3,25,000 is entered in the credit side of the sundry debtors account by bills receivable account 3,25,000. Then we total it. If you total it, we can get 12,35,000. 12,35,000 is the total for this side. The same 12,35,000 is entered here also. 12,35,000 minus 2,50,000 is equal to 9,85,000. This 9,85,000 is credit sales. Credit sales is 9,85,000. Then we calculate the total sales. Total sales is equal to cash sales plus credit sales. Cash sales plus credit sales is equal to total sales. Cash sales is given in the question 3,15,000. plus credit sales is equal to 9,85,000 is equal to 85 plus 15, 10 lakhs, 13 lakhs rupees is the total sales. Rupees 13 lakhs is the total sales. So anyway, dear students, we solved 13 questions. 20 questions are given in the textbook. The previous classes we completed first 6 questions, then next class also totally we completed 9 questions. Today 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 4 questions are comes under one category, calculation of total sales model. So out of 20, 13 questions are completed. Remaining 7 more questions are given in our textbook. So try to do the remaining portion in the next class. Tomorrow's portions are calculation of credit purchases and calculation of bills payable account. Total purchases, calculation of total purchases, preparation of sundry creditors account, preparation of bills payable account. That types of question we will do in the next class. So dear students, try to do all the questions one by one, and you try to write all the answers in a separate notebook. It is very helpful for your examination time. So try to study all the portions today itself. Write all the questions one by one and do all the questions again and again and get the center mark in the annual examination. God bless you.